Hello, Ukulele on the Ground. This is Aldrin Guerrero for You Got Mail, and we are here in San Diego. And this is You Got Mail. Welcome to You Got Mail. You guys can ask questions. I will answer any question. Any question. Youth related or non-related. Not youth related. So here we go.
Do you know the song?
One second. You gotta say your name and where you're from, and then
from Hawaii.
From Hawaii. Hey, good job, everybody. Now. Yes, I do. He answered.
We play it later.
Oh, yes, actually, yeah, sure. That's a request. After the second seminar, we're gonna hold a little mini concert. Me and Ryan will be playing over here. So if you guys come back in about an hour and a half after this, just check in, and we're gonna do a little mini concert. Yeah. So we're gonna play Drop Baby Drop just for you, okay? And state your name, occupation, and date of birth.
My occupation is not popular. I'm a retired Marine sniper. My name is Rick Douglas.
I did not need to
Some people don't like that. But my question is, how do you feel about how the ukulele is evolving? I know a lot of people don't like the things that are going on. I personally like to see everything that's happening with the instrument, but some people don't like breaking tradition. How do you feel about that?
I feel that everybody should be individuals. We should be who we are. Yeah, so if experimenting with an ukulele that's already been explored, then why not? You are playing your kind of music. You're taking the music that's already been done before in the past, and you're putting your own thing into it. The people who do it traditionally can still do it traditionally, and there's no problem with that either. So I like this whole movement and everybody kind of doing their own thing. I have nothing against that. I have nothing against doing it traditionally. I have nothing against doing it your own way and evolving with the instrument. I think everything needs to evolve, including with the ukulele. I mean, we can't forget about our past. We can't forget about traditions and such. So we still have guys like the Kyle Crater Boys, and even Tiny Tim to go back and remind us where our ukulele roots are. If you want to do a more traditional take, a more traditional Hawaiian ukulele take, that's fine as well. But I'm all for the movement.
I'm Brian from Ocean Side.
Brian, what's going on? Can you say high five real quick? High five.
So we do it though.
Oh no.
My question is, when it comes to chords, what does the 7, what's the SUS, and what does the 4 after that mean? It's tough.
Okay, that's kind of a long question. Well, I'm going to answer it as best as I can right now. So everybody's familiar with do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So each one of these notes can do just that. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And this note can do that too. So those are called scales. That's a major scale. So we have a C major scale. So we start on our C note. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Our regular chord is just 1, 3, and 5 of the major scale. So if we were to put numbers in there, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? So you take 1, and take 1, 2, 3, so this is our 3, right? So 1 and 3 play together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the same thing as this, right? So you get 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. And this is the same thing as this. It's the same note, right? So when we play this becomes our C. So C7, we take the number side, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And then we lower it by a half step, which is 1 fret down. So 1 fret down will be right here. So we'll play 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 7. Flat 7. that's just details. If you guys want to go more into this, we have Ukulele Minutes on the website. So if you guys want to learn more music theory, how to break down chords and how a chord works, you guys can check out the Ukulele Minutes. Yeah, so that's a quick breakdown of what it is.
Thank you. I'm David. I'm native to San Diego. I've seen on the website a lot of people discussing what kind of ukulele to start with, a concert, a tenor, a soprano. I have a soprano that I was given as a gift, but I was wondering what you recommend, because I wanted to go up to a bigger ukulele, but I don't know if it's better to start small or what.
Well, they're basically the same to me. It's like they go louder and the sound kind of changes. But I mean, if you're a beginner, then you don't really notice that stuff right away, yeah. But for someone like you, sir, who are, is like a little bit bigger, a little taller, and I can consider I'm sure your hands are huge. Like a soprano, like some people have a harder time because they have bigger fingers. They have to work on the soprano, so that's why they go a little bit bigger. But I mean, they do the same job. It's basically the same thing. A friend of mine that I'm teaching right now, he's kind of a tall guy. He's like 6 feet something. And he started on the soprano, and I just got him to move up to a tenor so that it'll fit him more nicely. Yeah, but I mean, if you're happy with the soprano, that's cool. If you want to go up to a higher end or like a bigger instrument for comfort-wise, it's fine too. If you want a bigger sound, I mean, of course, the bigger instrument, the more the sound comes out. It also depends on like what kind of wood and all that kind of stuff, but that all goes into detail. Yeah, so that's as best as I can answer that question.
Yeah, I'm Jenny from Arizona, and I was wondering 2 things. One is you seem to do a lot of shots on uke minutes from shaved ice. And I was wondering if you've become addicted to them over the months.
Shaved ice is something that I enjoyed even when I was a little kid. Growing up in the Philippines, I had halo. Have you guys heard of halo? Halo is basically shaved ice with a bunch of toppings and such. Beans and also like sweet beans, all kinds of toppings. So me being a Filipino kid, I've had that I've had that when I was a kid. Then I come over here to Hawaii, and then they do the same thing too, but they call it shaved ice. And I was like, wow, that's kind of a more literal term, because in Filipino, halo means to shake. Halo, like, stir, more stir. Yeah, stir. Halo is to stir. So stir. And I'm like, that doesn't really make sense. Shaved ice makes a lot more sense. So from then on, like, shaved ice is the way to go. I still like halo. They're 2 different things, but kind of the same as well. Yeah. So, and my favorite places to go, and that's why I've been addicted to them as I was a little kid, before uke minutes. But my favorite ones to go to, you guys are gonna stop over in Hawaii. On Hawaii, I like JoJo's Shave Ice. I think we did a ukulele lesson over there at the Shave Ice stand. And on Oahu, I like Waiola's Shave Ice. And I also like Matsumoto's Shave Ice. Other than North Shore, I think they have the best shave ice there. The ice just feels like snow. It just melts over the mouth. It's so awesome. You guys can put ice cream on it and a zucchini bean, and amazing.
My name's Michelle, and I'm a teacher, and I was wondering why you say yeah at the end of every sentence.
It's a Hawaii thing. I guess we want to confirm everybody that they understand what we're saying. It's like, yeah, do you understand? Oh, cool. Because if we don't understand, then it's kind of like, because people can just be like nodding their head and not really understanding what we're talking about. But especially in a place like a seminar, I want everybody to understand, everybody to follow along. I want to leave anybody behind, So I ask, So it's kind of a habit too. I think I'm like one of those people who say it after every sentence. Yeah. Alright. Okay guys, you guys have been awesome. This is You've Got Mail, and this is San Diego, California. We're here at Pacific Arts Dance Studio. Check it out.
We're just going to have to take a group photo before we leave.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Right out.